ShinRobjira.
Neon Genesis, Evangelion, Barney Christ, Kiryu, Mecha Godzilla is going to be standing well over 6 inches tall. He's not a huge boy, but he's certainly right on up there. And now brace yourselves for robotic mommy depression.
Roid it up, mommy none!
So let's start at the feet over here because wowzers, I love this green, I love this yellow, and I love it even more on top of this metallic purple. Let's talk about accentuation in the words of English's the popability factor of this. My god, it's just lovely. The thick yellows, the minty greens, the royal purples, the metallic and shiny black paint on the wiring which Kiryu finally received. This has got to be the most attractive looking lower half of a vinyl figure I've ever seen. Don't make me think back because I'm sure I've seen some shit in my days.
Oofa! Premium luscious monkey cheek.
Even over here was painted. Something I was direly not expecting. Yes, the entirety of the tail's wiring isn't going to be painted, but it's royal purple, so it gets a bit of a pass this time. But them's is painted, that's is painted, these is are painted. The entirety of this midriff is painted, if a bit meh. Don't get me wrong, I love this green. This Nickelodeon Gak slime green, I love it, I love it.
Among Us!
But I'd love it even more if it just stayed where it was supposed to. We've got a spooch there and a spooch there. Speaking of spooches, since these were originally silver, you can tell that they were painted over black, not so much over here, but definitely over here. And for whatever reason, green got in that. Really do love the shine and pop of that black though. And we're going to get that same black right under the titty plates over here, where the purple just looks great on Kiryu, can't deny. Although that looks like a scratch and that looks like a spooch, I'm not happy about that. On Kiryu's arms, more metallic purple, little bit of that green, and some silver. Since Eva Unit 1 does have that green and black on her biceps and forearms, I was kind of hoping to see a little bit of that on here, and we didn't get that, as the opposite side is just all purple, as you can see. So my main critique over here, at least, is just that maybe make these black and green, a little bit of black and green over here. Definitely paint that wire connecting his forearm to the blaster a different color, and we would have been Golden Pony Boy. Or in this case, metallic purple. Same for the other side, no changes. And now for the backpack. We're going to get that deep, dark black. It's going to be nice and shiny. All those little details are going to be... oh my god, look at that. 4K. This is going to be purple and black. And over here on the photon torpedoes, we're going to have the neon green and the bloody waffle sticks. This side's a little banged up, but now I can't unsee bloody waffle sticks. Somehow... if Eva Unit 1 shot bloody waffle sticks, I don't think that would be too out of line with Evangelion as a whole. Are you imagining it? I am. Kiryu's neck will be fully painted with this yellowish orange and the wiring over here, which is nice. Kiryu's entire grill is going to be blood red, so I guess he was eating some bloody waffle sticks. And I think my favorite part about this figure is just that they painted the red triangles and they have green around them. I wasn't expecting that to come out as clean as it did, let alone on both sides. And on Kiryu's little AM/FM radio antennae over here. There's nothing in the sculpt for the paint to follow, so I guess they just had to paint that free-handedly, maybe. I don't know. Back of the neck, the wiring is going to be fully painted. Yes, even on the sides over here. And yes, I have a neon green half fingerprint going on. There was actually a couple of orange paint flakes going on. There's one still there. The main quality control on this figure is quite good, but there's just these tiny little things where it's just like, how did you manage to fuck that up? But anyway, moving into the dorsal fins. Oh, look at that color variation. The two main dorsal plate Wi-Fi routers back here are going to be both purple and black. And I really love how that looks. Not a single spritz of black on that dorsal fin plug. And again, I just really love how that looks. I wish all the dorsal plates got something like that. Oh, my bad. Dorsal routers. They're not actually Wi-Fi routers. I'm just being a snarky asshole about it. And then, like I said, remainder of the tail, just purple. Fully detailed, fully purple, fully royal and metallic. Oh yeah, they didn't paint these on the back of his shins though. That's okay. This would have been an immediate solid star if they painted that right there. Yeah, save for a couple dribbles here and there, a few drop balls along the way. Eva Unit 1 Kiryu turned out pretty decent. In terms of detailing, I will give him a solid star. And in terms of paint, I don't want to give it a half a star because for the most part it turned out great. I'm just feeling a little let down by some of the tiny issues, but solid star in terms of paint with a sub rating of a half a star. It means it's flawed, but I still very much like it. That's what sub ratings are meant for, I guess. Moving on. Shokugan Finger Puppet. Movie Monster Series and Bandai Softvi Spirits line thing, Eva Unit 1. I forget the name of the line, I'm sorry. Modern Day Movie Monster Series. Golden Age Movie Monster Series. Oh my god. Bandis Americas Kaiju Canuck stickers. The purple. Okay, and now we've got the cardboard box, like the Outre cardboard box, Movie Monster Series, Type 3 Kiryu, 2002, Godzilla vs. Evangelion, probably not. And then we got the real box. This is the nice, cool, cut up, really nice and glossy and made of the good materials box. There's a reason why this box exists. It's to put this box in it so it doesn't get all muffed up. And now it is time for articulation. Nothing's changed. Swivel at the head. Can go all the way around. Full swivel at the arm. Nothing at the waist. Nothing at the legs. Full swivel at the tail. Solid star in terms of articulation, as this is exactly what I was expecting. And now, for the final part of this here video. Yeah, I think Eva Unit Kiryu got the better end of the stick when it came to its paint job versus Eva Unit 1. Granted, I wouldn't have been upset if this guy got this level of purple on him. It's just the metallic aspect of this release really sends it on home. Makes it nice and flashy. I'm an idiot, remember? I like flashy, shiny things. It's just there's a few things about Eva Unit 1 that I wish got translated over here, namely the bicep and forearms. Yes, we got that one spooch of green and a little bit of silver, but seriously, just a little bit more green or black on the mounted lasers, it would have been cool. The shoulder pylons are pauldrons, meats, I do think it's pretty cool that these are mostly black with a little bit of purple and a little bit of green, kind of like this. Again, I do think maybe a tiny bit more green somewhere over here, like maybe just for that little stripe could have been cool. But then again, I know nothing of color theory or anything remotely close to making things match. I mean, my wardrobe is black 24/7. What does that tell you? But ultimately, I think Bandai did Kiryu a solid, even though I'm just now noticing he's doing the smooth criminal. He got that lean to him, and he's lean colored. Not gonna lie, if Bandai were to ever go back to the drawing board and release another Eva Unit 1 Kiryu, which at this point probably might happen, I wouldn't mind if we got this more muted tone to it versus metallic. I think that'd be a nice little companion piece. Speaking of companion pieces, no, I didn't order Eva Unit 2. I didn't know if I was going to have the proper funds to get both, so I went with the one that I actually like. So if I can manage to pick that up when it releases on Big Bad Toy Store, however many months, weeks, days, hours, and minutes from now, I'll go ahead and do that if anybody cares. I mean, I'm going to do that anyway, but I'll make a video for it if anybody cares. There you go. I'm done. The video's over. I hope you all enjoyed, and I hope to see you tonight over on the Figure Mania Show channel, where I will be joined by Figure Mania Show, Kaiju Canuck, Mike's Monsters, and the Articulation series as we sit down with Kyle Wataka from Super 7. Join us! It'll be fun! And if you don't, well, I'll have to review more Transformers.
Review more Transformers.
No.